Does the digital age make it easier to full-time RV? What's up, Blind Viewers? How's everybody doing today? That's right, the digital age. We find ourselves in the digital age. We stream our entertainment, we shop, we even meet with friends and family through FaceTime apps, all from the comfort of our own home. We don't even have to get off the couch anymore. We can look up something we want to buy, we can order it, and it just shows up at the front door. We can even have prepared food delivered to us now. We can control just about anything and everything from an app on our phones. We can be miles away from home. We can check our security cams, adjust temperature, close blinds, answer doorbells, and the list of stuff just goes on and on. We don't even have to be home anymore. Now, this same technology is allowing people more freedom with where they live also. No longer do you have to look for a house close to where you work. No more finding that perfect house between where you and your spouse works. Is your place of business in a state with high taxes? Are the area schools not to your liking? Well, it's no longer an issue for a lot of people. Working remotely from home has freed up a large chunk of the workforce. Now you can live in a rural area in a different state and avoid not only travel time, but the hustle and bustle of the city. Now this has also made it even easier for those with the travel bug to hit the road. Now folks that yearn for that time off to take that week-long RV trip can now live the full-time RV life. They are free to log in from anywhere to get work done and make that all-important paycheck. Kids can also cyber school on the road as well. Now this is why it's not just the vacationers, weekend warriors, and retirees packing RV campsites and national parks. Now this does put a strain on an already struggling industry, with supplies hard to get from production, and already backed up industry is hit with an even higher demand. You know, we all know that the campsites are full and booked, sometimes for a year in advance. The BLM land, yes, it's there and it's big and it's vast, but it's getting more and more popular, and even it is getting a little bit crowded. And they're even shutting small little chunks down here and there, so it's even getting worse. Not to mention, the RV repair shops are bombarded and booked for months out. Now, this does not discourage those with the nomadic spirit. Trading rent or a mortgage for fuel for a 10 miles of the gallon home on wheels is no big deal to a lot of people. Armed with a computer, every cell booster, hotspot, range extender, antenna, and 3 different cell providers, they hit the road. With outdoor TVs and barbecue grills, instant pots, leveling pads, 30 amp to 50 amp adapters, 2 different water hoses, lawn chairs, water filters, surge protectors, charge controllers, solar panels, batteries, black tank hoses and adapters, lights to hang on the awning, tire pressure monitors, a tow vehicle, a drone, a camera, a tripod, and a gimbal. They lived a minimalist life. That's right. Now, they plan a route. They call ahead for reservations at a campsite. They stay at a Walmart for a night, continue on and check in to the campsite. They find their site and back in, and under that watchful eye of all the expert onlookers, they level the rig and unhook if necessary. Some of them don't have to. They hook up electric and water and get out the poo pipe. They lay out the rug and extend the awning. Now time to put the slides out, get things out of cupboards and drawers and out from underneath the bed and everything that was stowed for travel. Now it's time to make sure that we have the most important thing. Signal. And guess what? In a few days, put everything away and do it all over again. Now this is what we call the simple life. All right. Now what do you have to do? Well, you have to do now is make sure you have an emergency fund in case you break down. Pay for some roadside assistance. Pay for and download, I don't know, a dozen or two apps to help you plan your route, avoid low overpasses, see what Walmarts and Cracker Barrels allow overnight parking, where all the little campsites are all along your route. And you got to buy a bunch of passes like America the Beautiful, Harvest Host. Maybe you can drop some cash on a 1,000 Trails membership. Now, if you want a boondock, get that solar system and those Battle-Born batteries. It's not that expensive. Make sure you service that generator, stock up on food, and fill up the propane. Now, you may have to pay for water and to dump your tanks. Fill up that gas-guzzling monster with fuel. Now you can go see the sights and visit some overpriced attractions. Yep, it's the cheap life. Now, this little mockery is not intended to make fun of anyone. Okay, well, you got me. Yes, it is. It's to all those who stand up and exclaim, that RVing is so cheap and relaxing. Kind of does make me chuckle. Now, come on. I see the large fifth wheels pulled by $80,000 trucks. I see those that have more gizmos and gadgets and every little thing that comes out. More stuff than I have in my house. I see those that stress over booking and confirming site reservations. I see the worry of driving to get to check-in on time. I see the frustration of setting up and unpacking just to do it again a few days later. I also see the disgust when broken down in the middle of nowhere or on the side of a highway, knowing that your home, not your vehicle, your home is being towed away and you have no clue as to when you will get it back or how much it will cost.
Aww.
I know what you're gonna say. It's only as expensive as you make it. Well, like anything. If you don't spend, you don't have. You don't do. You give up simple comforts like, I don't know, heating and cooling. If you don't work at a young age, you point a camera with one hand and hold the other one out to beg for money on the internet. So it doesn't matter where you live. Life isn't free. Nothing is. Not even that money that you beg for. Yes, so the digital age does make it easier. A whole lot easier. And more accessible to live free, cheap, and easy. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.